Welcome back, trainer. So the time has come. I made my decision. Going to be evolving my shiny Pidgey here into Pidgeot finally, as well as purchasing that secondary move and powering it up to the Great League level, just a bit under there because it will make me go below 5 million. And you guys know that I do not want to go below that threshold there. We're also going to take a look at Pidgeot stats to see how viable it is going to be for the Great League. And if you're wondering to yourself, why would you power this up? Well, for one, it's shiny. It's also a decent IV, and yes, we know that you want the lower attack for potential greatness in the Great League for PvP, but that's alright. It's shiny. Maybe one day I'll completely max it out. Also, we might get a Siltharina in the future that Pidgeot may be useful for, so we'll just have to wait and see. Possibly a flying and bug type mix with grass, and I don't know. That doesn't seem fair. It seems like the typing would be dominating for the flying types, but and also the types that I mentioned before, it was bug, water, grass, and fire types. So is that actually going to be pretty good? Somebody made the suggestion swapping out the fire for electric, which would make sense to some degree. So anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. And then we're going to be looking after all of this at my shiny collection. And today is the last day that you are able to get your shiny Meltan as well. So hopefully you are able to open up those boxes and potentially get one of those. And there we go. There we have the Pidgeot looking great. Looks amazing. I've always liked Pidgeot. Those hairs in the back there look awesome. And it's just a neat Pokemon. So let's go ahead and take a look at its stats while we power it up. 100% IV maxing out at 2,129. Attack 166, defense 154, and stamina 195. Taking a look at the weaknesses, weak to electric, ice, and rock, resisting ghost, ground, bug, and grass type Pokemon. Now if we take a look at the moves, let's see if we have some legacies going on here. Yes, we do. We have wing attack, and then we have air cutter as well. So if you have one of those, hold on to it. Not going to be able to have a shiny with a legacy quite yet. Maybe in the future, one of these moves here will become legacy. So for the current quick moves, we have Air Slash and Steel Wing. Have a bit of coverage there, I suppose, on Steel Wing. And then you have Brave Bird, Hurricane, and Aerial Ace. Now, I currently have Aerial Ace and Hurricane on mine. I don't think I will need to change it. Hurricane, so I can hit very hard. And then Aerial Ace, so I can continuously spam the opponent with charge moves. So Pidgeot, I mean, it's a pretty standard flying type Pokemon here. There's nothing too significant standing out to me for it. As far as the moves go, it does have, I mean, Aerial Ace is great, don't get me wrong. Hurricane is nice too, be able to hit that opponent pretty hard. And you will be getting stabbed from all of these moves except for the Steel Wing there. So that's pretty much it for Pidgeot and its stats. So current best movesets are going to be Air Slash and Hurricane, then Wing Attack, which is Legacy and Hurricane. And keep in mind that these are going to be for gym battles as well as raids. Not too sure how much you'd want to use it for a raid. Actually, it might be pretty fun going up against a tier 2 raid, tier 1 raid. Not so much a tier 1, maybe like a tier 2. Give yourself a challenge there. Then you have Air Slash and Aerial Ace. And then Wing Attack, Aerial Ace, Air Slash, Air Cutter. I think I do have one of these legacies. We're going to go ahead and look at my other Pidgeots. Steel Wing, Hurricane, and then so on here. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at my collection really quick. Alright, let's go ahead and find the Pidgeot collection here. So this one is going to be from 2016 in September, so this is a fairly old one here. I did invest Stardust in this for sure, and it does have that legacy Wing Attack. Now, a feature I would love to see in Pokemon Go for each individual Pokemon, and I don't think this is asking too much, is if we can possibly get a Stardust counter on how much we've invested in them. And, you know, I've went over this before, as well as all of the PvP battles won, or at least went into the PvP battles with, and gym battles as well as raids. You can see how many raids and battles you've done when you are going into a gym battle itself, when you see your Pokemon next to you, when you're going up against the opponent. But that's pretty much it. Otherwise, it doesn't show it anywhere. So that would be a neat feature in the future, hopefully. And then if we go over to this one, this is going to be from 2018. It's not too old. It's been holding on to it just because. Let me see. Is this one pretty good? Simply Amazing, HP, Attack. All right, so it's an alright one. And how about this one here? Let's see. Simply Amazing, HP, Attack. Wow. Okay, wow, that's nice. Excellent. And then we have this one. I do believe it's an 82%. So Simply Amazing, HP, defense, All right, so that's pretty good for a shiny. And how I caught this one was I was at Costco. I didn't even really want to go, and I looked at my phone, just had the Go Plus going, and then had a shiny in there. So yeah, pretty nice. So I can't power it up one more time, but it's sitting at 1420, so we're gonna keep it there. Very nice number. And just taking a look at a few other ones, we do have that Rattata, which is pretty nice, that I caught it on the last day of that event. So, what should I say, Raticate. I'm not going to do much with this. We're just going to hold on to it, evolved it immediately. Pretty neat shiny, nothing too significant. But its Alolan form is looking fantastic. Highly considering using this possibly for the Nightmare Cup, because it's going to be digging into those Psychic type Pokemon with Bite and Crunch. And then you have Hyper Fang for neutral damage onto whatever you're going up against. So it's a very good Spiritomb counter, and Xatu as well. Although Xatu is going to be able to hit you pretty hard with its flying type move, charge move. But other than that, you will be able to just dig right into it. As well as the Spiritomb, it will literally wall it because you're going to be a dark and normal type. So yeah, if you've seen the PvP battles going up against other opponents and me using it in that specific situation, it holds up absolutely fantastic. But on the downfall for it, if you do so happen to go up against a fighting type Pokemon, you're going down in a heartbeat because, well, both dark and normal type are going to be weak to fighting. So yeah, but anyways, just thought I'd look at those really quick. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of my shiny Pokemon here. My most recent, as a matter of fact, here we go. And as you just seen there, I caught a shiny Meltan on my last box yesterday, so just made it, and that's going to make 2 for this second round for the shiny Meltan event. And if you do not know or are not aware, you are going to only have a 3-day cooldown for those Meltan boxes, but you're not going to be able to find a shiny anymore until they do this event again. So keep that in mind. We're looking pretty good. And look how many candies I have. And I've also evolved 3 into Melmetal. So that's insane. That's 1,200 candies right there, on top of having 1,300 candies as well. So I'm on top of it, making sure I continuously open them up. I was slacking there for a while, for a good amount of time. And then we have the shiny Groudon that I caught during that legendary dinner hour. So that's pretty nice. I'm really happy about that. Weather boosted, as a matter of fact. And then, of course, the Azurill, which I wanted so bad, but it's just a shame I've already powered up another, or at least I have an Azumarill powered up all the way with the secondary move purchased. So if you are thinking about powering one of these up and you did get an invitation for regionals, or if you didn't get an invitation, you just want an Azumarill for the Great League in general, I highly urge you to make sure you purchase that secondary move before you evolve it. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a pretty Stardust penny. All right, so looking great here. I think it's like in the 80%. Then I caught 2 shiny Digletts, but they're not back to back. I did this trade here with OMG Kesha. Yet again, thank you for that one, man. That was a good trade. Completely maxed it out all the way, so we're looking nice there. And then there is my other shiny Diglett that I did evolve into Dugtrio. I just evolved that one right away. It was a very low CP. I should have probably waited until I caught another one. And then here is the other Meltan that I did get through the event recently. And then Baneri. So I did catch 3 of those. This is going to be number 3, 2, and then the back-to-back Clefas hatch. Literally, I can't even fathom that. That's what are the odds? I just want to know if somebody can pull up the odds and the numbers of the chances for that to occur. Please let me know in the comments. I'm sure I can go crunch some numbers myself, but that was absolutely insane. So yeah, 2 Clefas back to back. 1 Shuckle. I wasn't going too hard on trying to find those. Once I found this one here, I was pretty happy. So I did find this Shuckle, and then I hatched these 2 back to back just immediately. So that was a great day. And then of course my other Baneri, I evolved it into Lopunny here. Very low CP, but that's all right. I'm not too worried about it. And then I have this one here. Once I got my 1, I did go for that legendary dinner, and I did do quite a bit of other raids, but I had no luck trying to find another one. So I just have the 1 there. And then we have all the Bagons. I think we could back out and scroll down here. Bagon Community Day was quite nice. Let's see. I have a completely maxed out one. No. Oh, did I not completely power one up? I haven't. Very interesting. So I think I need to do that. This one does have Bite, so we need to switch that to Outrage possibly. And then we have a lucky trade here. Alright, so that was pretty good. Shiny Kyogre, looking fantastic. And then I did decide to evolve one of the Clefas all the way up into Clefable because I have plenty of them now. I should probably even evolve one of those other Clefas into Clefairy, but I'm kind of just holding on to those for possibly trade material for people who want one of those. And I have something, or they have something that I want. And then we did find this Nidoran. I couldn't believe this. Was absolutely amazing. I had somebody in the car with me. We're both, my phone was on this magnet mount that I have in the middle of the dashboard, right? And it was just in the collection, kind of like this right here, but it was at the very top. And all of a sudden, the shiny just appeared as the newest caught Pokemon. We were both just like, what just happened? Did I really just catch this? It was during the Scyther event. So I caught everything under the sun shiny other than the Scyther. But I would say this makes up for it. That this is a very good rare shiny to have, personally, I think. This is another one that I caught during the Scyther event, as well as this one through a research task. Are you kidding me? And I go I go plus this. Like, can I please just go plus a shiny Scyther? Did it really have Feebas? One of the rarest things? Come on, man. Then I got this one through the Go Snap. So that is an extremely rare shiny to have, that Ash Hat Pikachu there. Really happy about that. Then we can just scroll down here. That shiny Pidgeot looks so good. I'm happy for that one there. And I was fortunate enough to evolve the Clamperl into a Hauntail and a Grobus with only one try. So I don't know why those are not startup. There we go. And that's all I made. I was good to go. Another Feebas there. That Lugia for the Great League. Very nice, looking great. And yeah, and then we have that shiny Metal here, sitting for the Ultra League, looking great. And then this is another absolutely rare shiny to have, Misdrevious and Mismagius. So I'm really excited for this. Unfortunately, it is sitting at 1466. And if I do power it up again, let's go ahead and take a look. It is going to go right over. So, yep, didn't purchase a secondary move quite yet. I don't know if I'll power that up all the way one day. Then we have this Hypno. I did trade somebody the shiny Drowsy for a shiny Feebas because they were unfortunately unable to get one of those during that event there. As you can see, they're kind of right behind the Hypno because it was like the day after I traded them that. And this Muck. Yes. Look at it. Look at it. Really a big fan of Muck. And Infestation, Thunder Punch, and Acid Spray. Acid Spray, as we've went over before, is great to just use it to shield bait, possibly. Not so much shield bait, but it's nice if they use a shield when you use that. But it's going to be for the purpose of your quick move. Once you get that Acid Spray off, lowering their defense, you will be able to tear into them with your quick move. Obviously, you know, the Thunder Punch is going to work great as well, doing a lot more damage once I lower the defense, but that's the main purpose. Infestation's not going to be doing the most damage around, unless it's super effective. And then this one here too. Wow. I was... all right, the reaction for this one here was pretty crazy. I was by myself, and I was just taking out, you know, a Raichu with some Groudons for a video, just for the heck of it, just doing a test. And I completely spaced it out and forgot that you can actually get a shiny one of these. And when I seen it on the screen, I yelled so loud, it was like my throat hurt. I couldn't believe it because it caught me so off guard. And the shiny variance is so different from its other form. And this one looks so good, nice and chocolatey. All right, so we do have another one of these Grimers here. Thank you, Ganymede, much appreciated. And man, I have this rule where if somebody has one of a shiny, I don't like to take it from them. And unfortunately, this was her only one. I don't know why I actually did that trade. Yeah, she insisted it was okay, but that's my rule. If you don't have an extra one of those shinies, then I don't like to take it from you unless you insist, or you're like, you know what, no, it's good to go. What you're about to give me, I really want, so you can just go ahead and give that to me. And then, of course, I'm waiting for Magnezone. Where is it at? Niantic. What? But yeah, this one's good to go here. I think it's a decent IV as well. Let's see, strong HP attack. Okay, we're not going to go over all these shinies. It'll take forever. This right here is for the man who gave me the ticket to GoFest. So this was already going to be his way before he did that. I had it planned whenever we met up next. So whenever I see you, this is all yours, unless you have one and you're not, too keen on wanting that anymore. But anyways, then we move on down here, and then shiny, 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 shiny city, right? A lot of community day Pokemon taking up my bag space, of course. And then we have this Umbreon. This is very sad thing. Let me start that up. Actually, unstart in case I trade. So it has Last Resort. I wanted to use this for the Nightmare Cup, but look, 1567. So Last Resort Umbreons are pretty good. If I was to trade somebody, it's already pretty low, so it just might go up. But yeah, it's so unfortunate. I would pay so much Stardust to bring the CP down if we could do so, like we went over a while back. And then just continuing on here, quite a bit of Ho-Ohs, weather boosted at that. It's pretty good. Happy for those. And yeah, and then let's go ahead and close it out there. My first shiny is going to be that Magikarp, right? And then this I'll write you here, so completely maxed it out. Anyways, I'd like to say thank you for watching, trainers. Let's go ahead and hatch this egg, I suppose. My guy was just walking around here and got some kilometers on. Shiny, come on. Now that would have been amazing. Wouldn't it always? I always say that. That would be amazing if I got a shiny. Of course it would be. Alright, so thank you for watching, trainers. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.